Welcome everyone.
I had to make a footballing decision. I had to decide on the basis basically of what I've seen in recent months, and in particular influenced also to some extent by the fact that Rio hasn't played so much since the World Cup and has only played once for England in the last year. And on a footballing basis, I wanted people like Jones in the squad because he helps balance out for me at right back in the absence of Kyle Walker. So it was purely a footballing decision, and it was a hard phone call to make, of course, because you hate to disappoint people, but I can only hope that Rio can accept my decision and understand that it is based purely on football and nothing else.
Strongly Spoken, I think, said recently that he felt that with his recent injury problems, it would have been too much to ask Rio to play, for example, twice in 4 days, and that the rigours of this tournament could be perhaps beyond him. Did that sway you, what Strike said?
Well, I've spoken to both of them, of course. So, I mean, I had to do that, and I left the decision to talk to both of them until after the final game of the season, because there may not have been a need to talk to either of them if there had been an injury or whatever. But in the last couple of days, I've spoken to both of them and explained to them, you know, why I came to the decision. I'm also pleased to announce that Steven Gerrard will captain the team. In my opinion, he's the man who merits this award, if you like, or this distinction. I know him, of course, as a player. I know him as a person. I know how committed he is to the England cause, and he was delighted last night when I told him of my decision, and I shall be counting on him, of course, to help me as much as he possibly can to build the type of team unity and the type of environment that I think is going to be very necessary for us to thrive in an important tournament. So
everything looks dull.
He still is, I think. I hope he is. I mean, when he was told, he offered to postpone the wedding, but I said to him not to do that. Personally, I think it's a bit dangerous to cancel weddings at the last moment. You live with a wife for a long time. Missing a football match is not maybe the end of the world. So I suggested to him that we'd deal with the Belgium game with Joe Hart and with Robert Green, and we'll welcome him back to get on the plane to Poland when we go. Centre half, as is Micah Richards. So I suppose basically my answer to your question is, and having taken over the squad as I've done, I've been very conscious of the fact that, you know, I'm to some extent being parachuted in to take charge of a Capello squad which has qualified for this tournament, and I've wanted to, at least where I can, remain faithful maybe to the players who've got us there.